Hey boys, it's HarmNone. Today we're going to be going over what to buy and what to avoid this week in Grand Theft Auto Online. As usual, starting off with the vehicle that is right behind me, this is of course the Lampadaddy Tigon, and it has actually been removed from the websites in GTA, so you can't purchase it. However, this week it is available in one of the dealerships, which of course we are going to be going over a little bit later in the video. It's a very cool car, definitely one that I would recommend picking up this week if you guys have the opportunity to do so. But before we get into any of the dealership stuff, we of course first have to talk about how to make some money this week in Grand Theft Auto Online. Now there's a couple really good ways to make money this week. We have double money and double RP on the Project Overthrow missions, as well as the LSA operations, which were both added with the Los Santos Mercenaries DLC. Those are both going to be found through your Avenger and your Mission Control Terminal. So if you guys have access to that, that is going to be a great way to earn some money this week. However, the best way to earn bonus money this week by far is on security contracts within the agency. Security contracts are going to be double money and double RP for the remainder of the week, which means you're going to make, on average, I would say about $80,000 up to a max of probably $120,000 depending on the contracts that you are doing. They don't take very long, they're very easy to do. All you're going to need is an agency in order to do them, and also the more that you complete the better, because your grand total of agency security contracts completed directly correlates to how much money you receive every 48 minutes or every in-game day in GTA into your agency safe, which is completely passive. So say you have 200 contracts completed, which is what the maximum is, you're going to get $20,000 deposited into your safe every 48 minutes of real time. If you have, say, 100 security contracts completed, you're going to get $10,000 deposited into your agency safe every 48 minutes. So I think you guys probably get what I'm saying there. The more that you have done, the better. If you like to AFK, this is going to be a great way to be able to earn a little bit more money in the long run, while also getting some bonus money on the security contracts themselves. I enjoy them a lot. I would definitely recommend doing them, but they're not the last way to earn bonus money this week as well. We do also have double money and double RP on all of the air races within GTA Online, which they're not going to pay that well, but it is another way of earning some bonus money. But my main focus for you guys this week, if you don't have one already, would be to get an agency, which they're also discounted this week. We're going to talk about that a little bit more later, but definitely get an agency and do as many security contracts as you possibly can. Try to reach that 200 number, so you're going to earn 20 grand every day for the rest of your time in GTA Online. So that's going to be really helpful. With that being said, it's time to talk about the property discount this week, which of course, like I said, can be found under the Dynasty 8 Executive Realty website, and it is on the agency. Agencies are 40% off, which is a pretty hefty discount. If you're going to be buying an agency this week for the first time, I would definitely recommend getting the accommodation as well as the vehicle workshop. The vehicle workshop is going to enable you to put Imani tech on vehicles that are capable of having Imani tech on them. The accommodation is also going to allow you to spawn in your agency. The armory is kind of a toss-up. You will get a discount on your ammo and purchasing weapons with the armory. While it's on discount, I would recommend picking it up, but it isn't a must, whereas the accommodation and the vehicle workshop I think are both pretty much must-haves for your agency. If you have the money to do so, I would recommend picking up the armory, but if you're kind of strapped for cash, make sure you get accommodation and vehicle workshop first. Those are going to be your main focuses. Armory is your third priority. So yeah, definitely pick up an agency if you guys do not have one already. We have another discount this week, and it is within the Avenger on Warstock Cash and Carry. The vehicle workshop as well as the weapon workshop are both discounted on the Avenger by 40%. So if you guys don't have those on your Avenger, I would definitely recommend getting both of those. It is going to allow you, I would definitely recommend getting both of those, so long as you do not have a mobile operation center which has them already, because if you have a mobile operation center that has both of these already, there's no point in doing them on your Avenger as well, really. The weapon workshop is going to allow you to upgrade your weapons to their Mark II variants, and the vehicle workshop is going to allow you to make things like the Insurgent Pickup into the Insurgent Pickup Custom and do modifications like that. So you don't really need them unless you don't have them on another vehicle like the MOC, for example. So maybe get them if you don't have them on your MOC already. Now also on Warstock we have another discount, and it is on the RM10 Bombushka. Do not buy this plane. Please do not buy this plane. I don't care how much it's discounted by. If this thing it was $500,000, still probably you're not going to want a Bombushka. It's really, really bad. It's just not good at all. Don't get the Bombushka. You do not need a Bombushka. It's not, there's no hidden feature, there's nothing cool about it. It's just a huge plane, and honestly there's no point in owning it. If I could go back and not ever purchase mine, I probably would, but yeah, don't get the Bombushka for sure. We have some more discounts on elitist travel that we will find here. We have one on the Buckingham Super Valido. Not something that I would recommend picking up. You don't need helicopters in GTA, let alone helicopters that are unarmed. The only ones that I would really recommend picking up would be, you know, something like the Buzzard or the FH1 Hunter, which was on discount last week. So yeah, don't pick up the Super Valido. You do not need it. Yeah, definitely not a recommendation of mine. And scrolling further down, you'll also find that the Titan is on discount this week as well. Don't pick up a Titan, you do not need one. You can go to the hangar at the airport and get one for free, guaranteed spawn every single time. So don't buy a Titan, it's a complete waste of your money, slow as hell, just yeah, don't buy it. And seemingly that is it for discounts. However, there are a couple more discounts within the dealerships that we're going to go over in just a few minutes here. But first we have to go to the casino and talk about the podium vehicle, and then we have to go to the LS car meet and talk about the prize ride. Within the casino, the podium vehicle is the DUGG Wagner. This is definitely a car that I would recommend trying to win. Come here every single day until you win this thing. You know, praying, keeping my fingers crossed for you guys that you're able to win the DUGG Wagner. Very good supercar, goes for about $1.5 million otherwise, and it's one of the fastest supercars in the game around a circuit actually, so it's still very competitive in the supercars category. Definitely a vehicle that I would 100% recommend trying to win. Within the LS car meet, the prize ride is the Pfister Comet SR, which has been removed from the websites. The only way to get it right now, unfortunately, is through the prize ride in the LS car meet. In order to win this thing, you're going to place first for 3 days in a row in street race series races. Not that hard of a challenge. If you play with friends, you can definitely get this done. So long as you're willing to get on for 3 days in a row. If you don't have any friends, I would recommend trying to squad up with somebody in the comments down below. Make sure you guys comment and try to get together and sort out winning the Pfister Comet SR for yourselves. But of course, next up we have to talk about the vehicles that are available within the LS car meet. One of them is the Pegassi Vaca, one is the Pegassi Infernus, and the other is the Osla XA21. All three of these cars have been removed from the websites, guys, so if you want any of them, purchase them now within the LS car meet. All three of these cars are absolutely awesome. I mean, the Vaca performance-wise is not the greatest car ever, but still, it is very cool. The Pegassi Infernus, very cool car as well. Definitely one that I would recommend, and the Osla XA21 is fantastic in every single way. It sounds great, it looks great. Awesome customization. All three of these cars deserve a home right now, guys. Make sure you make a spot for them to sit in your garages. You guys are going to want to pick all three of these ones up for sure, because who knows when we're going to get access to buying them ever again. So yeah, pick these up, guys, if you guys are interested. They are very, very cool cars. Next up at Simeon's dealership, you will find that the Lampadati Michele GT is available to be purchased at Simeon's. Believe this car is removed from the websites, in fact, so that might be one that you guys want to look into. We also have the Ocelot Swinger, which is another removed car from the websites. We have the Vapid Hustler here as well, which I believe is another removed car from the websites. And we have the Dubachi JB700, which is also removed from the websites, I believe. And the Albany Hermes, which is, you guessed it, also removed from the websites. All of these cars are pretty cool. Based on the fact that they're not available to be purchased otherwise, I would say get all of them, but you guys are probably a little bit better with what you actually want to get. They're all cool cars. They're all very old-fashioned themed today in Simeon, so that is kind of neat. The Swinger is definitely the best of the vehicles in here, followed by, I would say, the Michele, and then maybe the Hermes, followed by the JB700, and then the Vapid Hustler last. So if you want a hierarchy, there you go. And at the Luxury Autos dealer, we have the Enos Stafford, which is only available to be purchased right now through the luxury autos. You can't get this thing on a website, unfortunately. And we also have the Lamp Daddy Tagon available to be purchased from here as well. So there you have it, guys. That's it for what to buy and what to avoid this week. But before we end the video, we have to talk about the time trials. Your RC Bandito time trial for today is Construction Site 1. Your regular time trial for today is Up and Atom, and your HSW time trial is going to be somewhere on the map, so make sure you guys are taking care of that this week for those of you who have it available to you. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. That is it for what to buy and what to avoid this week in Grand Theft Auto Online. Let me know what you thought of the video in the comments down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, dislike if you didn't. Of course, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and I will see you all in the next video. Until then, take care. Peace.